do a check of our pot. I see we need water. So I'm going to get water. I'm going to add a couple of water here to this pot. So, yeah, let's get some water, guys. Okay, so here we go with the water, guys. Add water to the pot. And once again, we are just going to cover it and let it cook. Yep. Add the water to our pot. Go over and check out, see what's going on with our peas. And it's coming along. It just needs water as well. So we're going to add more water to this pot. Stay tuned, guys. So, guys, my peas are almost cooked, as you can see. You see when it's opening up like that? I don't know if you can see it. When it's opening like that, it's almost cooked. So, yeah. So the peas is almost cooked, and then we're going to get a can of coconut milk, and then we're going to add to the peas. But we're going to let it cook a little bit longer. We're going to let it cook a little bit longer before we get our coconut water, our scallion, and our thyme, our pimento seed, and season the pot. Okay, guys? So stay tuned and see what's up. All right, guys. So these are the ingredients I'm going to use for my rice and peas. So I have some thyme. I have a whole pepper, I have some scallion, and I have some pimento seed. I just got to get the coconut milk. Stay tuned. Here is our 1 can of coconut milk along with our seasoning that we are going to put in our pot shortly. Stay tuned and watch what's going on, guys. All right? All right, guys. So here is my 1 can of coconut milk. 1 can of coconut milk going into my pot. There we go. And we're just gonna stir it. We want that coconut milk to go all over. Stir that 1 can of coconut milk in there. And I'm also gonna add my seasoning. I'm gonna add those as well and let it cook. So we don't all this cook together. Once the water go down to my liking, then I would add a few cups of rice. Yes, guys. Alright, so we're going to add a few cups of rice when the water is boiled to my liking. And then we're going to cover this up. Guess what? Let's go, since I'm here, let's go check and see what the oxtail is going on with. There goes the oxtail pot. It's coming along pretty nicely. So we're just going to leave it and let it cook. So that's basically all that you can do. My pot is ready for my rice. So I love jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is the best for making rice and peas nice and shelly. So here is the jasmine rice that I use. This is the jasmine rice I use. So I am going to open the package, guys. So give me a moment. Let me open the rice package, and then we'll see how much rice I put in the pot. All right, guys. So judging from my pot, I think I'll need about 3.5 cups of rice. Yeah, about 3.5 cups. Okay. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Here's my rice. I'm gonna wash it. So give me a moment, and then I'll put it in the pot and show you guys. Here, guys, my rice is in my pot. And I'm just gonna stir it a bit so the peas doesn't stay at the bottom. So it can be all over in the pot, not in just one section. Okay. So now I'm just going to leave it and let it cook. I am going to leave it and let it cook, guys. One thing I do not like is wet rice. I like when my rice is shelly. When the rice is wet, it's really nasty. So what I do is I'm going to let this cook right now. And then I'll stay tuned, guys, and I'll show you the rest later. Okay, see that? So it's coming along. So I'm going to let this soak down a little more. Then I'm going to change fire. And what I'm going to do to make my rice really shelly, what I do is add some foil paper on top of it and just lower the fire and let it steam by itself. So as you can see, it's coming along nicely. So as I do this, let's go check on the oxtail pot. Yeah, let's check on our oxtail and see. Wow, it's coming along nicely. Let me, hold on, guys, just give me a minute. The tenderization of it so far. Alright, so far it's so good. It just needs a little more water, guys. It's still a little hard. We'll add some more water to it. See, it's a little, yeah. So let's get some water into it, guys. So stay tuned and watch what's going to happen. Okay guys, my oxtail is actually cooked. See the part go right through, so it's actually ready for the seasoning. Look at that, coming right off the bone. So it's actually ready for the seasoning now. So let me show you all the seasoning that I prepared.
I've been really into using this.
Guys, I have my onions, my scallion, my green pepper, my all kind of seasonings. So here's scallion, pepper, scallion, onion, and red pepper and green pepper. This is all I'm going to put on my oxtail right now. So I'm going to put the seasoning on the oxtail. Alright guys, so here's all the seasoning on the oxtail. So I am going to mix all this in so it doesn't stay on the pot, because I want my pot to have the flavor that it needs. Okay guys, so there it is. Just mix it all in there and give it the flavor. The last thing I should add to this pot is my butter beans. So as you can see, check the seasoning. Then I'm gonna let it cook down a little more, and then I'll add the butter beans to the pot, guys. I'm gonna get some butter, and I'm gonna add a little bit of butter to the pot. So that it's all seasoned. So here I'm gonna add 1 can of butter beans to the pot. And then we're gonna let it simmer, and then it will be done. So right now, that's all that needs to be done. And I'm gonna leave it to let it simmer and catch gravy. So yeah, let's give it a shake. Give it a shake, guys, and shake it in. It's almost ready. I know my rice is ready, so let me just give you, I'm gonna cover this. No, let's leave it open. Let's give you a peek of our rice, guys.